Halloween is that one time of year when sugar becomes its own food group. The costumes are fun, the decorations are creative, and let's be honest, the candy is everywhere. But what actually happens inside your body when you dive into that trick-or-treat stash? And how much is too much before the fun in fun-size turns into fatigue, crashes, and cravings? Welcome to FoodFactsLab, where we break down the science in every bite. Let's start with a simple fact. Your body doesn't know it's Halloween. It reacts to sugar the same way on October 31st as it does any other day, with a burst of energy followed by a crash. When you eat candy, especially the refined kind made with added sugars and syrups, your blood sugar spikes fast. Your pancreas releases insulin to pull that glucose out of your bloodstream, which helps stabilize things. But when that insulin surge overshoots, your blood sugar drops quickly. That's the crash. That crash can make you feel tired, cranky, foggy, or even hungrier than before. And if you keep eating sweets to get that energy back, the roller coaster repeats, a constant cycle of highs and lows that leaves you feeling drained and irritable. Now, one night of indulgence isn't going to wreck your health. But Halloween candy tends to linger in kitchen bowls, desk drawers, and lunchboxes. The problem is when Halloween season turns into a month-long sugar binge. Excess added sugar is linked to higher risks of inflammation, heart disease, and insulin resistance. It also feeds harmful bacteria in your gut that thrive on simple sugars, pushing out the beneficial ones that keep your microbiome balanced. Not all candies are created equal, though. Some are mostly sugar, like candy corn, gummies, and lollipops, while others add in fats, dyes, and preservatives that your body has to process too. Chocolate-based candies often include cocoa butter and milk fat, and some dark chocolate varieties do contain antioxidants, but those benefits disappear when the bar is loaded with added sugars and artificial flavoring. So what should you look out for when it comes to Halloween treats? Start with the ingredients list. The first few words will tell you almost everything you need to know. If sugar corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup are listed first, that candy is basically pure glucose in disguise. Also watch for hydrogenated oils. Those are trans fats, which can raise bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol, increasing your long-term heart risk. Artificial dyes are another hidden ingredient worth noting. Some studies suggest that food colorings like red 40 and yellow 5 may trigger hyperactivity or behavioral changes in sensitive children, though the research is mixed. Still, the best approach is moderation, especially for kids who are smaller and more affected by chemical load per serving. Portion size matters too. Fun-sized doesn't always mean low in sugar. A single fun-sized chocolate bar can pack anywhere from 8 to 12 grams of sugar, about 3 teaspoons. Multiply that by 5 or 6 pieces, and you've hit or exceeded the recommended daily limit for adults in just a few handfuls. For reference, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day for women and 36 grams for men. For kids, the limit is even lower. Yet, a small bucket of Halloween candy can contain over 300 grams of sugar, more than 10 times that amount. If you want to enjoy the holiday without overloading on sugar, here are some science-backed strategies that actually work. First, eat a balanced meal before trick-or-treating or passing out candy. Protein, fiber, and healthy fats slow digestion and blunt blood sugar spikes. Going out with an empty stomach makes it much harder to resist snacking on sweets along the way. Second, set a simple rule: pick your favorites. Instead of eating everything in the bag, choose the few you really enjoy and savor them slowly. This not only limits sugar intake, but also lets you actually taste and appreciate what you're eating, rather than mindlessly grabbing handfuls. Third, space them out. Your body can handle small amounts of sugar better than large doses all at once. 1 or 2 pieces after a meal are less likely to cause a sharp spike than several pieces on an empty stomach. Fourth, stay hydrated. High sugar intake draws water from your tissues and can make you feel sluggish. Drinking water between treats helps your body flush out excess sugar and keeps cravings in check. And finally, make the candy disappear, not by eating it, but by donating it. Many dental offices, food banks, and community groups accept leftover Halloween candy to send to troops or children's charities. It's a simple way to enjoy the holiday without being surrounded by temptation for weeks. If you have kids, this is also a great time to teach moderation without taking away the fun. Let them enjoy their candy, but talk about how sugar affects energy and mood. Encourage them to listen to how their body feels after eating different kinds of treats. Kids who learn mindful eating early on grow up with a healthier relationship to food, even sweets. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a little candy on Halloween. The key is awareness. Sugar is powerful because it taps into the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, the same chemical that reinforces pleasure. That's why it's so easy to crave more even when you know you've had enough. But when you understand what's happening inside your body, it's easier to stay in control. If you focus on balance, a little fun, a little discipline, and a lot of awareness, you can enjoy the holiday without the sugar hangover that comes after. So this Halloween, go ahead and enjoy the candy. Just do it with intention. Eat your favorites, skip the filler, and listen to your body. After all, the real trick to Halloween isn't avoiding treats. It's learning how to enjoy them wisely. Follow FoodFactsLab for more science in every bite.